welcome back. It is Tajane and I am back with another nail tutorial. Now this tutorial we're doing today is a lot shorter and I just wanted to quickly show you guys how you could achieve some perfect 3D flowers. The monomer that I'm using today is from Mia Secret and I am going to place just a little bit of acetone in the monomer. This way when I'm doing my 3D petals, it dries really quickly. Like I said, I did only place a little bit of the acetone inside of the monomer, and I'm also going to show you guys how I'm picking up my beads. And like I said, how we get these 3D flowers to be super perfect, because y'all look, springtime is coming up and nobody is trying to sit there and wait and work with runny acrylic or trying to create these flowers. Everyone does their acrylic flowers differently. Me personally, I like to place a rhinestone where I know the center of the flower is going to be. And I'm using the very tip of my brush to pick up a small bead. Now, once that bead is glossy, I did dry it out. And I'm going to place it a little bit close to the diamond, but not too close because we still have to press this down. After getting my brush as pointy as possible, I did start to press down towards the center of the bead. I know y'all see that tiny chunk of acrylic powder that's on the side, but y'all can't see it. This is not mine that. Anyway, I did go back and continue to press down on the bead if I wanted the bead to be a little whiter. So I was going back into my monomer here and there. Before you place the bead down, you do want to make sure that it's not gritty so the bead is glossy. And once I release my brush from the bead, it's pretty much almost a perfect round shape. And I got my brush pointy by wiping both sides of the brush. So I do this before pressing down on the petals so that the base of the petal is not too wide and we could perfectly fit 5 petals next to each other. When you first place the bead, you don't want to place the bead too close to the other one. I do just leave a little bit of space between the diamond and the previous bead. This way they don't look all smushed. It definitely makes a difference. And since the acrylic powder isn't runny, all the beads look separate. Well, not all the beads. All the petals clearly look separate, like nothing is running over into each other. I'm also getting the beads to be the same size by using a ratio, just as if I was picking up acrylic powder. So for these petals, I was wiping the side of my brush twice and lightly tapping the acrylic powder with the tip of my brush twice so that I can pick up just a little bit of the acrylic powder, but I did not want the beads to be too big. I did want to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see that I wiped my dapping dish twice and then I went into my acrylic powder very lightly twice so I could get this size petal. And all the petals are the same size for the most part, and I really feel like this was the most perfect flower that I've made thus far. So I'm really excited about this upcoming season. I do have videos up on my page where I do 3D flowers, but this is the only video where I actually did put a little bit of acetone in the monomer. And this definitely made the process much quicker, so I did just want to add a couple more stones to do some flowers in the corner. Glue down the rhinestones. I'm going to be using my Zule bling glue, and I'm using a wax stick to pick up the rhinestones. So for the rest of this now, I'm going to add one more flower to the bottom just so that you guys can see that I am consistently using the same method to do this. I really love how these flowers came out. And if you recreate this look, I would love for you guys to tag me in your post so I could repost them. This is the last flower that I'm doing at the bottom. Now, for this last petal, I did kind of struggle a little bit. So you guys are going to see me flip the stick around so that I could really get the side because my hand was acting all funny. But nonetheless, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this short tutorial. I did leave this in real time so that you guys could see how long it's actually taken me to do this. I feel like this was pretty quick, and this is definitely a good upcharge with spring approaching. Let me know down below, how was it your first time attempting these acrylic flowers, because I know my first time I was sweating. And if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in my next tutorial.